Hey, this is Brian from Logic Pro Hacks. How's it going? Yeah, that's right. We're gonna get some. Here we go. Okay, you got it. That's right. I'm back at you again. And this time, we're doing ES2. Everything in here is ES2 except for the drums. What I did is I created a new preset pack dedicated for the ES2 synth. And in this preset pack, you get all of these. You got plucks and stabs. And in here, we got all these different plucks, all these pads, all these leads, all these FX, bass, bass kicks, bass dub, bass acid, ARP, and then I got different kinds of initialize reset sounds. And how you load these is very simple. You just take this whole folder of ES2 exotic ES2 dubstep presets, is what I call it. Here it is. Here's the folder. So what you do in this folder, it's a zipped folder. You get this zip folder, when you unzip it, it looks like this. When you unzip it, it's gonna have all this in here. All these presets. It's a lot of presets. Tell you the truth, I have no idea how many there are. I think it's about 100 and something. It's a little bit above 100. And you also get the project file. I'll throw that in there as well. And what you do is just copy this folder right here. Just do Command C, and then you go into Audio Music Apps folder, which is in your home folder. So say like if your home folder is named after your username, my username is Logic Pro Hacks, then you just go into Music, and then you go into this thing called Audio Music Apps. And then in here, you're gonna see, I believe it's plugin settings. You go to ES2, there it is, and I created a folder called LPH. This is your user folder, and you can create any folder you want. If you don't have one in here, you just create whatever you want. You can say Joe Blow or say F you, who cares? Just name it whatever you want. I named mine LPH, and then in here, I just took all of those subfolders and put it in here, or you could just copy it right here. See, watch this. All right, so here's the folder, which do Command T for a new tab, opens up the home folder, and just go in here, Music, Audio Music Apps, Plugin Settings, and go to the ES2. And the ES2, you're gonna see a new, you can see it might be empty for you. You may not have anything in here. You might just see default. And then just take this one right here, Command C, copy it, and just paste it right in here. Boom. There you go. Right there. And then you get all your presets. And then put this over on the side. And then if we do a new instrument, software instrument, and we just pick like ES2 because that's what it's about today. Just hit create. Instrument number 19 that we just created, and if we go in here, say look, there it is. There's what I just copied in here. It's gonna show up right there. And you can see mine is right here, already showed up. So that's how it works. It's pretty easy. It's how you install it. That's how you do presets. So I'm gonna go ahead and just delete this one because that was for example. Okay, ARPs, acid bass, bass dub, bass kicks, bass sub, FX, leads, pads, plucks, and stabs. Have over 100 different presets. I picked the best ones and made a song out of it. And we'll go ahead and just talk about each one here. Here's the drums. We can ignore the drums for right now. All right, let's just start off with the sub. The sub is called Bass Cone Buster. It's just a sine bass with a little bit of tweakiness with the distortion. It sounds like this. right, that's good. To the next one up here. This is called Hard Pluck. What does it sound like by itself? Well, it sounds pretty good by itself. I did some EQ compression limiter. All right, so what's it look like in the MIDI file? And all I'm doing is I'm just doing this dot, 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 you know, kind of like a Morse code pattern. That's all I'm doing in the MIDI. And when we add the compression limiter and some, what we got here? Delay, reverb, and then this one is like a phaser, a special effect phaser that I created just for this sound. And you get this in the template that I'm going to be including in this preset pack. Here's what it sounds like now. Cool, that's an awesome hard pluck right there. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to this Uplex sound. This is a cool sound. This is also made in the ES2. And it is using some modulation and some cool waves going on here and modulating the heck out of it. And it sounds like this. So it's just kind of like an attention getter. And if we play it on my keyboard, it sounds better. And we take off the effects, it sounds like this. So that's what it sounds like without the effects. And then the next one is this distorted synth sound, using the different saw waves and some distortion and just tweaking it, retweaking it, add some modulation. Sounds like this. So it's kind of like another plucky sound. However, it goes good in the mix. And if we take everything off, it sounds like this. So you get that distortion sound coming in. Put the effects back on. Sounds like this. So there you go, that's the distorted synth sound. Get Me High Saw. That one is a really cool sound. And I'll just play it. Here it goes. That's such a cool sound. And if we take all the effects off, so that's a cool sound. I like it. This one is a cool sound. This is a delirium pad, is what I call it. Just by itself, it sounds like this. Cool. And if we take the effects off, good sound. And then the next one is called Nasty Wobble. And if we take the effects off, so it sounds like dry. Vector Hammer. I've featured this in other videos. Throw this in here, and I probably tweaked it a little bit. And let's go ahead and just play it by itself with the effects on. Cool sound. Effects off. Not much of a difference. You know, I'm just taking the EQ and some of the low end out. Putting a little bit of compression on it. And some reverb. This one, Total Nuclear. This one is really cool. I like it because it's an attention getter thing. And it sounds like this. If we take the bass off, really sounds nuclear. Let's play it now. Yeah, that sounds really badass right there. Post-apocalyptic sound that you get when a nuclear bomb goes off. Put that compression. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Without the reverbs. Bipolar bitch synth. This is little stabs. And then Dub Syncer, that's another one. Good one. And this one is Nasty Warp. That's the one that sounds like a speeder bike. And just take the effects off, just give you a listen to it. What it sounds like real quick. Good sound. Mean bitch, yes, that's a good one too. Let's take the EQ off so I can hear the bass come in. Yes. So I'm letting the sub control my bass. That's why I'm taking some of the sub in off. Badass dub. This one is pretty good too. Sub in off. Let's play it right now. And then this one over here. That's pretty good too. One more. This is the acid ARP. I don't think I'm even using this one, but I'll just play it for you anyway since it's up here. What I'm actually doing is I actually created an ARP. You pick this chordal Jam 04 and you pick pattern and grid and you set it to 16 and then you do a variation of 2 and an octave range of 3. And then you just set your MIDI notes like so, like this, like that. And this here is a MIDI effect that you just put right here. You just pick ARP mode. It's one of the ARPs I made. Here goes. Cool. Just using reverb, that's all. I wanted to do an intro and I had some ideas and that was one of the ideas, but I just didn't like it, so I just left it in there. You can use it whatever you want. And that is all the sounds. Go over lightly with the drums. I have 2 ghost tracks. One is controlling the sub and the other one is controlling like the reverbs. That's what I usually do with my ghost tracks. The ducking for the reverbs and one controls the ducking for the different subs. The drums, it's a kit I built out of some samples. Actually, Logic's library, I think what I did is I cut up one of the loops in there and I just created a drum set out of it. If we go in here, you can see all these different ones. And the cool thing is I'm actually using round robin. Like if we go in here, click, 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 you know, and it's, you know, it's going different hat sounds. You know, they're very similar. So this one, that one's kind of cool. This one's cool. That's another sound. I got a bunch of kick sounds. So when I cut it up, I just kind of created a bunch of different sounds out of it. And I put it in a output, change the outputs to different routings. What that does is, yeah, I got a lot going on in here. You get all these different, you can route them all differently and put them in their own little channel, have their own little world. And that way I can EQ each one separately. I like doing that. Have a bus, it's all bus to bus 11. So if we listen to the drums all by itself. So that's cool, that's the drums, and let's get like this part right here and here, and you can hear that part. Cool. Yeah. I probably spent, you know, a good day just doing drums. You know, I'm kind of anal like that. Would it ever pay off? Not really, but that's just me. You know, maybe someone else they'll do something great with it. To me, I like the sound of my drums very differently, and I like to have a lot of stuff into it. So that's what I did there. I'm also on Patreon. The deal is with Patreon, just subscribe to me for $2 a month, and you actually get this whole ES2 Dubstep Preset Pack with the Logic project. And as soon as you subscribe to me, you get access to it. So I have the link in here. However, I'll be selling this on eBay. Special price, $10. It's like 2 cups of Starbucks coffee. Really, dude. So get an amazing preset pack. All right, friends. I'm on Patreon. Please support me. Help me out. Remember, my friends, stay groovy. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and share it on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. If you'd like to see more videos like this, just click on the big red subscribe button below. And when I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Also, if you did like this video, maybe you will like some more of my other videos. You can watch those right now just by clicking on any of these links right here, which will open up a link and a new tab. Again, thanks for watching my video and supporting this channel. And remember, my friends, stay groovy. Oh, you're still here. You want to see something new. You liked it. Okay. All right. I'll play something different for you. Hold on. Here we go. Dun, dun.